Hey guys, Joe for Team Apex here, and this is my deck profile. Sorry about that. This is my deck profile for Altmile. It's the updated deck. So let's get straight into it. I've been wanting to do this deck for a while, but it's been that hard finding 95 degree Altmile. I haven't been able to do the deck up until now, and I don't really like doing profiles with incomplete decks. He says, looking back at most of his decks. So first of all, we're on 4 95 degree Altmile. It's got 3 skills rather than the old Altmile that has 2. Its first skill, GB2 Brave. When it attacks, choose up to 5 of your rear guards, and those units gain plus 4,000 power each. Second skill, before the ride phase, call up to 1 card from your hand and give that unit plus 4k. And then on stride, choose up to 1 card from your hand, call it, and then choose one of your units with a brave. Choose up to 1 of your cards with a brave bullet and give that unit plus 4,000 power. And what's good is if with the before the ride phase skill you call any unit with brave, like you could call a copy of him if you really wanted. You can give that 4k, and then using the stride skill you can give another 4k to that unit. Yeah, it's become the new main grade 3 in the deck. Mainly because it's free. Like the old Altmile did cost a Counterblast 1, which you can probably tell I do still run it. But yeah, this card is just so much better. I didn't like it as much at first, but it's really grown on me as a card. Next, we run 3 Blue Sky Knight Altmile. Just get past this bit if you know what it does. Skill GB2, continuous, all of the units in your front row game. All of units in the front row gain plus 5,000 power. Then on stride, Counterblast 1, choose up to 2 cards from your hand, call them separate rear guard, then choose up to 2 of your units and give those units plus 5k each. Like, this used to be the main grade 3 in the deck, but the new Altmile is better. But still, if I have to ride this, I have not made defeat. Like, that is still a really good card to have, and even with 900 degree being out, I can still win games on that card. And I'm dropping cards on the floor. Next, we run 4 Counter-Offensive Knight Slayman. Sorry if you can hear that noise in the background. Like, we've got a cat who... Well, we haven't got this cat, but there's a cat who lives nearby who usually comes around and makes that noise. Anyway, next I run 4 Counter-Offensive Knight Slayman. This has Brave Bullet, which is, it gains 3k. Now, that does not say during your just during your opponent's turn. Just during your turn. Meaning that during your opponent's turn it also has 3k. Its other skill... Sorry, I need to check something now. Its other skill is Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, call up to 1 grade 2 card from your deck, and that unit gains plus 2,000 power. And a target I usually like to call with that, and I run 4 of it, is next card on the list. Knight of Encouragement Albion. His skill, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, call any unit, call up to 1 card with the Brave ability from your deck, and I'm sorry about that. I've got the camera placed in a really awkward thing, and it's like really easy for it to fall. This is not going well. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When it attacks a Vanguard, choose up to 1 of your cards with the Brave ability and call that card to rearguard. Then that unit gets, on hit, bounce its hand. So I could use him. Counterblast 1, discard a card from hand to call a grade 2. Since he's a grade 2, can call him out. This has the Brave ability, so he can call him out. And you can actually keep bouncing them back, and they can all hit for at least 11k. That gives 2k, and this has 3k if you're in Brave. So Brave really helps with this little combo. You can pull for them too. If I don't usually have a great card to call, if I can't call on them too, this guy's my next idea. He's free. I run him at 3, but he's also free to play. It's Knight of Ambuscade Redon. First of all, GB2 Brave during your turn. Only during your turn. I would love if it were during your opponent's turn. All of the units in your front row get plus 3,000 power. Not massively better, but still it's really good. The other one though is when it's placed on the rear guard, due to an effect from one of your cards, choose up to one of your units, and that... What am I saying? Sorry. When it's placed on rear guard, due to an effect from one of your cards, this unit gains plus 3,000 power, and then if you got a face-up card in G-Zone, discard one card from your hand if you want to, and you can give it boost. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking choose one of your units and give that unit 3k. I don't think there are any cards in this deck that do look like that. If there is, let me know, because that's quite interesting. Next, we run to Escort Eagle, mainly for the resist. Like, this helps against Link Joker so much. The shop I usually go to go play there is Link Joker play there, and he gets salty over this card. And another card, which we'll reveal a little later. But yeah, it's got resisting. You don't even have to be in Brave for the resist, but it does have a Brave skill as well, which is it gains a 5k shield. So with Albion or Suleiman, you can still call this guy. The thing is though, again, the 5k shield, that is not just that's not just if it intercepts, it's literally while it's on the Guardian Circle plus 5k shield. It's also got resist on the Guardian Circle, which means if you go against something like Die Kaiser or Mayhem Tiger, we all know Mayhem Tiger, just can't be killed. It's brilliant. Can't be retired. Yay. Next we have, this is covering on to grey ones now, if you can't tell by the big golden shield, we have free Security Knight Regius. It's got the usual Sentinel ability, placed on rearguard, from hand, discard, nullify. But then, GB2, Brave. When it's placed on the Guardian Circle, you may soul charge 1. Then, if you have 1 or less cards in hand, you don't pay the cost to Perfect Guard. Also, it says choose one of your unit types being attacked. So, let's say your hand looks something like that. I throw down the P guard. If my rear guard's being attacked, it still blocks it. And then I've got that to guard with afterwards. But usually I'll use that second skill. I'll try and keep like a grade 3 in hand or something if I know it's going to last attack. The other one is 1 Hopekeeper. Staying placed on Guardian Circle from hand, discard, nullify. But also GB1 Brave. When placed on rearguard, this unit gains plus 2k, and then end of turn, can blast 1, return this back to your hand. Next we run 1, 2, 3, 4 Stride Assist. Or 4 Lone Knight Sistless, I should probably say. Usual Stride Assist. If you don't know what Stride Assists are, I'll probably do like a video going into like an in-depth term of what in-depth terms like what we use in Vanguard, like Stride Assist, P-Guard, stuff like that. Like if you're new to the game and you don't understand. So next I run these. 1 Support Sorcerer Damascus and then 2 Sonic Gull. Now these cards have the exact same skill, only this was a promo for going to Bushy Road World Championship 2016. This came in the Altmile trial deck. The skill is though, at the end of the turn, if you're in Brave, countercharge 2, retire it, countercharge 2 and draw a card. If you're in Brave, like, all these can kick off. So let's say these are all on back row rear guards, and I need to change this pile on that. Let's say they're all on back row rear guards and I've got exactly 3 cards in hand. I can use all 3 of them. Because I am in Brave at the end of the turn, which is all it asks you to be. Next, 2 Headwind Knight Selim. GB1 Brave, it gains 3k. And again, same as Slayman, this is during your opponent's turn as well. And then during the deck, as long as you've got an Altmile Vanguard, it actually counts the grade 2. So all these cards that, like, this used to be at a 4 of because there were a load of cards in Altmile that were like a call a grade 2, call a grade 2. So this was just like, if I couldn't call any grade 2s, he was quite good. On to the triggers. I run 4 Vanilla Crit Trigger Gergitas. I really like the artwork on this. It's just, I like the whole Desert Traveller artwork that Altmile has. So yeah, 4 Gergitas. I then run 1 Stinger, just because it's a nice promo. I used to run it at 4 when this deck was 12 crit, but times have changed. Next, I run 4 Bringer of Dreams Belenus, and if you're wondering why one looks different, it's just because it's a reprint that came in Tri-Free next. And then, and this is going to be really odd to some people, but I've been messing about with the numbers and this works best. I run 3 Sarugal. Sarugal skill, GB1 Brave. When it's placed on rearguard, it gains a skill. At the end of the turn, draw a card, shuffle back into deck. 3 of this seems to work best because it's recycling itself like later on in the game. As long as I'm not guarding with this, like if I can use those stuff to guard with, this gets a lot more of a higher chance of being drawn. And at the end, I got to a game, I think it was I think earlier this week I played a game. Oh, and before we go any further, 4 heal trigger as well. I played a game, and with Sarugal, I got the deck to a point where I said to my opponent, one of these drive checks, I've got 5 cards in deck. On this triple drive, one of my drive checks is a stand trigger. I just knew it was going to be. For the starter, we run Knight of Discipline Electos. It's got the Foreigner ability, then GB1, Canvas 1, put this card into your soul, and draw a card. Then, the Brave ability of all your cards is active until the end of the turn. So, you're basically in Brave until... I'm dropping cards all over the place. You're basically in Brave until the end of the turn. So, let's say you have 10 cards in at the end of the turn. You can still use him. That's one of the main reasons that made me like the card, but... This is basically where Bushiroad thought, okay, how can we make Brave better? Let's remove Brave. It also has a Brave ability itself. Act ability, rest this unit, choose one of your units, and that unit gains plus 3,000 power. Onto the G units then. And where do we begin? I've just sort of got them all laid out in front of me on another side of the table. First of all, I'll sort of try and leave details of it. I run 2 Blazing Sword Fides. Act ability, once per turn. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. Choose a card in the G zone and turn it face up. Call 1 grade 2 card from your deck. Then if that unit has the Brave ability, draw a card. After that it has a GB3 ability. And then this unit gets GB3 Brave. So it's not got the Brave ability itself properly, but it gets Brave. When he attacks a Vanguard, choose up to 2 cards from your hand. Choose up to 2 cards on the field, give them 5k, and then choose up to one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So it's got that little bit of control that Royal Paladin were asking for. But again, it's got the main Brave playstyle of power up units and filter through your hand. I guess that'll leave them on. Next, I run 3 Aerial Divine Knight Altmile. Auto, when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, turn a copy of the card over, and then whole front row goes up by 3k. Then if you got if you've got 2 face up cards in G zone, choose a grade 2 card from your deck, call it to rearguard, and that unit gains plus 5,000 power. I run 3 because this is the next card. Transcending the Heavens Altmile. Like, these used to be 4 and 3. They've gone down because there have been other and better cards put into the deck. But Transcending the Heavens Altmile. Act ability, once per turn, GB2, Canvas 1, choose a face down card in G zone, turn it face up. Usually target him. All the units in your front row go up by 2k for every face up Aerial Divine Knight Altmile. So let's say that I've got 4 of these face up, which I don't, because I don't run 4, but let's say there's 4 of these guys face up. That's 8k to your front row. Then when you attack a Vanguard, choose 1 card from your deck, call its rearguard, and that unit gains plus 5,000 power. Calling red on out is really fun to do with this card. You get a massive powerhouse rearguard, and then you've still got triggers to possibly come. And I think the lights, I'm not showing on that. Next, I run 3 Holy Dragon, Luminous Hope Dragon. Act ability, once per turn, choose a face down card from the G zone and turn it face up. Your Vanguard gains 10,000 power for every face up Luminous Hope Dragon in the G zone, or every face up Holy Dragon, Luminous Hope Dragon in the G zone, and all your rear guards will gain 1k for the exact same thing. So if you got 2 of these guys face up in G zone, 20k to the Vanguard, 2k to all your rear guards with the Brave ability, I will point out. Then, when he attacks, if there are 2 or more face up Brave units in G zone, Superior Call 1 grade 2 unit, Then if there are 3 or more brave units face up in the G zone, he gains a crit. And it's just nice. You know, that's been... This is the other card that's like a really good counter against Link Joker, because you can make it more Vanguard focused, which means you're not really giving your opponent much to lock. Like if you call out grade 2, you could call out Escort Eagle that has resist. After they've given the profiles, well, I'm going to explain what I'm going to be changing around for GB11, because there's not much GB or 11, because I'm not changing much. Anyway, next, right, I run 2 Brave Lancer Dragon. GB3, Counterblast 1, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, choose up to 3 units with the Brave ability from your deck, call them to separate rearguard. And then as another skill, Brave, when any unit attacks the Vanguard, that unit gains 3k until the end of the turn. So you can make your grade 2's attack for like 11k at least. Sorry, 12k. What am I about? Yeah, it's just that nice little power boost that I do like with the deck. Yeah. Next, I run 1 Albus Avalon, GB8. So skill GB8, Counterblast 1. When it attacks the Vanguard, choose up to 5 cards from your deck, call them separate rearguard. Those units gain plus 4,000 power, and this unit gains a crit. Onto the G Guardians, I run just 3. Divine Knight of Godly Defense, Igraine. And her skill is Soul Blast 1, when it's placed on Guardian Circle, as long as you've got an Altmile Vanguard, she gains 10k shield. Soul Blast 1, I think I mentioned that. And then also she's got a Brave skill of 5k shield. And I don't think you have to have an Altmile Vanguard for that. No, you do not. It's not something I usually have to check. So what is going to be getting changed with the deck then? Now, I don't know the names of one of the units, but first of all, in the main deck, only one change. Salim is going to be getting taken out for... there's a card like Salim where if you're in Brave, rather than gaining 3k, you gain 2k in resist. And it was just going to help more against Link Joker, Kagero and stuff like that. I'm going to try and find the name of the card. Sorry. With the G-Zone, this has been much harder to decide, because all these units are good in their own way. But I'm going to be running 2 Halbachs, which is the new Stride. So the card I'm going to be taking out is 1 Transcending Heaven's Altmile and 1 Aerial Divine Altmile. These will be getting taken out for Halbachs, and possibly after that there may be 2 more cards get taken out, but I'm not too sure at the moment. Yeah, they're the changes I'm actually making to the deck. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's been one that's been quite a while in the making. As I said, now finally the Chromiles have been really hard to come by. Tell me what you think of the deck profile down below, if you would make any changes, or just, if you like the video, just leave a like, subscribe, comment, donate your cards to us, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys. That's GFT Make Picks, signing out. Bye for now.